Imagine checking your mail and finding a bill for $235 just for driving your car down the road. Well, that's exactly what happened to a driver on Reddit. They were literally asking if they were going to get dragged to court over an unpaid toll. In today's Explainer, we're diving into the reality of modern cashless roads. We'll show you exactly how the incredible convenience of setting up an online toll account can guarantee this kind of nightmare never, ever happens to you.
You know, that Reddit user's total panic? It makes complete sense. Back in July of 2024, the Kansas Turnpike went 100% cashless, and it totally flipped how we pay for travel. If you miss a toll now, or just ignore a mailed invoice, those administrative fees snowball incredibly fast. We're talking potential vehicle registration blocks, or yeah, even legal trouble. But don't sweat it. Today, we're going to give you the exact steps to easily manage this online so you're always in the clear.
Here's our quick roadmap for today. We're going to cover the new cashless Kansas Turnpike, setting up your Drive KS account online, the different payment methods and how they actually save you money, troubleshooting common issues and dodging scams, and finally, some lasting tips to keep you on track. Let's jump right into Section 1, the cashless Kansas Turnpike. So what does cashless actually mean here? Well, as of July 2024, the entire 236-mile Kansas Turnpike literally bulldozed the old physical cash booths. They moved to what's called open road tolling. You just drive straight through at highway speeds, and cameras or sensors do all the heavy lifting. To handle this massive upgrade, they launched Drive KS. You can think of Drive KS as your mandatory central hub for every single toll payment. Whether you're rocking a physical transponder tag or you're just driving through and letting the camera snap your license plate, everything flows through this one platform. Here is the absolute most important thing you need to know today. How you choose to interact with Drive KS directly determines what you pay. If you don't use their electronic transponder, which is called the K-tag, those overhead cameras will photograph your license plate and bill you at the image-based rate. And brace yourself, because that rate is exactly double the cost of the transponder rate. Literally double. So taking 5 minutes to get set up online, it's not just about convenience anymore. It's about literally cutting your travel costs in half. Moving on to Section 2, setting up Drive KS online. Let's get you set up so you never see a surprise paper bill. Getting your account going at driveks.com is incredibly straightforward. We're talking 4 really simple steps. First up, you just select your account type. Honestly, most of us will just choose personal. Second, punch in your basic contact info. Third, add your vehicle's license plate. And fourth, lock in a payment method for autopay. Oh, and while you're doing this, you can also order your K-tag sticker. The best part? The sticker is completely free to order. Now, if you want this setup to be completely seamless, just grab these few things before you even sit down at your computer. Have your full legal name and mailing address ready along with your email and phone number. Make sure you know the license plate numbers and the state for every vehicle you plan to drive. You'll need to create a secure password and a 4-digit PIN. And finally, just have a credit card or your bank routing info handy to enable that autopay feature. If you have all that ready, you'll breeze through this in practically no time. Okay, Section 3, payment methods and savings. Let's break down the actual math here. This chart perfectly illustrates the huge financial difference for a standard car. Look at this. The K-tag rate is just under 5 cents a mile, but the image-based toll, it jumps to nearly 10 cents a mile. To put that into perspective, if you drive the full length of the turnpike, you're paying $11.36 with a K-tag. Without it, $22.72. If you're a regular commuter, setting up a Drive KS account and grabbing a K-tag will literally save you hundreds of dollars over the course of a year. It's an absolute no-brainer. But let's play devil's advocate. Say you didn't set up an account, you drove through, and now you just want to pay. DriveKS.com actually gives you 2 really handy options. If a paper bill does show up in your mailbox, you can use their invoice matching tool. Just type in the account ID and the unique statement ID printed right there on the paper, and you can pay instantly with a credit card. But what if you lost the bill? Or what if you're like me and just want to pay it before it even arrives in the mail? You can run a real-time search using just your license plate number, state, plate type, and your zip code. Super fast, super efficient. Now, I know some folks really prefer not to link a credit card or a bank account online, and that is totally fine. The state actually offers a program called BandPass. It's basically a pay-as-you-go, cash reloadable option. You grab a transponder, and you can physically reload your balance using cash at partner retail stores. And here is the kicker. You still get that crucial 50% discount on the tolls, even when paying in cash. Next up, Section 4, troubleshooting and avoiding scams. Because let's be real, anytime a system goes digital, new headaches pop up. One of the biggest questions we see is about rental cars. If you drive a rental on the turnpike and just ignore the tolls, the cameras are going to bill the rental agency. And trust me, the agency is going to bill you back, usually with a ridiculous administrative fee tacked on top. To totally bypass that, DriveKS lets you temporarily add a rental car's license plate to your online account. You just tell the system the exact end date of your rental, and the tolls are charged directly to your saved payment method. No rental car markups, no stress.
What happens if the camera just messes up? It definitely happens. Maybe your plate was muddy, or the optical character recognition just misread it. If you see a charge that looks totally wrong on your account or your statement, you have a strict 60-day window from the date you traveled to dispute it. You don't have to jump through hoops either. You can just handle it straight through the DriveKS portal or by calling their customer service. Okay, please listen up because this next part is a major public service announcement. Ever since the cashless transition, there has been a massive wave of text message phishing scams. Scammers are blasting out fake texts saying you have an overdue DriveKS toll, complete with threats about suspending your license if you don't click their link immediately. Here is the golden rule. DriveKS will absolutely never send you an unsolicited text containing a payment link. If you didn't explicitly opt in for texts, it is 100% a scam. Do not click those links. Legitimate payments will always require you to go to the official site and securely log in. If you ever get a weird message, or honestly, if you just prefer talking to a machine over using a website, you can use the official 24-hour automated phone system. That number is 1-800-873-5824 or 1-800-USE-KTAG. It's totally bank compliant, it lets you check and pay your balance securely, and you can even have them text or email you a receipt. All right, we made it to section 5, final tips and disclaimer. Let's wrap up our core takeaways for mastering the Kansas Turnpike and the new 69 express lanes. First, do yourself a favor and get the free KTAG transponder. It literally cuts your travel costs in half. Second, automate your life. Set up autopay on your DriveKS account online so you never get hit with a late fee or a dreaded court summons. And third, stay vigilant. Ignore any unauthenticated, threatening text messages demanding money. A quick disclaimer before we go. While the core, evergreen principles of using an online account to manage your tolls are going to stay exactly the same, things like specific website interfaces, toll rates, or exact procedures can obviously change over time. So always make it a habit to check the official driveks.com website for the absolute most accurate and up-to-date information, no matter when you're checking out this explainer. So, what does this all mean for you? Well, you now have the exact blueprint to navigate this modern tolling landscape. Are you ready to take total control of your tolls, avoid those massive surprise paper bills, and literally cut your travel costs in half? Don't just sit around waiting for a nasty letter in the mail. Jump online, get your account set up, order that KTAG, and streamline your commute today. Drive safe out there.